Tensions explode as Tommy Robinson confronts Sadiq Khan on London crime crisis. You're not going to believe what just happened in London. While most of the media was busy covering party politics and economic forecasts, something far more explosive was unfolding in public and on camera. A face-off that no one saw coming. Between Sadiq Khan, the two-term mayor of London, and one of the UK's most polarising public figures, Tommy Robinson. And it happened in a way that left even the most seasoned political watchers stunned. Because this wasn't just a shouting match. It wasn't a staged event or a cleverly edited clip. It was raw, tense, and very, very real. The event. It all went down outside a community policing forum in East London. Sadiq Khan had just wrapped up a press appearance, a speech outlining new crime prevention strategies and touting recent improvements in safety stats across the capital. But just as he was leaving the building, Tommy Robinson, surrounded by supporters and cameras, intercepted him. No security blockades. No pre-warning. Just a direct confrontation, face to face. Robinson's approach was blunt. He accused the mayor of failing Londoners on crime, of protecting political correctness over public safety, of ignoring the real violence happening on our streets. And here's what made it even more dramatic. Khan didn't respond. At least, not at first. Cameras captured the moment he paused, visibly caught off guard. He kept walking, flanked by aides and officers, but his silence only fueled the drama. And Robinson, never one to back down, kept pressing. He cited recent stabbings, gang crime, and a string of videos showing street robberies in broad daylight. Then he hit with this line. You talk about unity and inclusion, but what about the victims? What about the mothers burying their kids every weekend? The crowd around them reacted immediately, some with cheers, others with shouts of shame. Now, to be clear, this wasn't a debate. There was no dialogue, no exchange of views. It was confrontation, pure and simple. But the implications are far from simple. Within hours, the clip had gone viral. Over 1.2 million views on X, trending on TikTok, and headlines all across right-leaning outlets. But here's where things really get interesting. Because while the left dismissed it as grandstanding and political theater, a growing number of Londoners, even some centrists, started asking, is there any truth in what he said? And that's the pressure point. Sadiq Khan, despite his international profile and progressive reputation, has struggled to shake off criticism over crime. Knife crime remains a top concern in several boroughs. Youth violence continues to spike in certain postcodes. And despite investments in community programs, many say the streets feel more dangerous than ever. A former Met Police inspector told a local paper, Robinson is not who I'd choose to deliver the message, but the frustration he's voicing? It's real. We've been warning about it for years. A Snap poll conducted the day after the confrontation showed something surprising. 52% of respondents said they felt Sadiq Khan had not done enough to address violent crime. 41% said they respected Robinson for confronting him publicly even if they didn't agree with his politics. And on social media, some of the top comments weren't from usual supporters of either figure. One read, I don't like Tommy Robinson, but fair play, someone finally said what most of us are thinking. Another, Khan can talk stats all day, but people are scared to walk home. That's the reality. Mainstream media. Mixed response. BBC gave it 15 seconds in a news roundup. Channel 4 called it another disturbing moment in Britain's culture wars. But GB News ran a full segment not just on the confrontation, but on the deeper issue. Why do so many people feel that their concerns about crime are being ignored? And it's not just a London story anymore. This taps into a broader national debate. Urban versus rural, elite versus working class, progressive ideals versus boots-on-the-ground reality. So what happens now? The mayor's office issued a short statement, calling the incident unhelpful provocation and reiterating Khan's commitment to a safe and inclusive London. But some insiders say privately this rattled him. One Labour strategist told a columnist, say what you will about Robinson, but he just created a viral moment that puts pressure on Khan from all sides. And heading into the next mayoral cycle, that matters. Robinson, for his part, followed up the confrontation with a stream on Rumble, saying, "I'm not done. We'll keep holding them to account. Whether you agree with him or not, whether you support Khan or question him. One thing is clear. This clash has cracked open a much deeper wound in the political life of London. Is this just a viral moment that will fade in a few days? Or is it the beginning of a new, angrier phase in British urban politics where public frustration spills out into real-world confrontations? Because the next time it happens, it might not be a camera, or a question, or a speech. It might be something bigger. And the question remains, if this is just the beginning, how much deeper does it go? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Was this a brave challenge, or political opportunism? Is crime being politicized or finally getting attention? Either way, this story isn't over. Stay tuned.